really fucked up this time. Because, see, I have screenshot evidence, proof, time stamped and dated from your guys' little conversation last night on Discord, talking about how you guys gonna help old Johnny Boy run from the law when he gets out of prison tomorrow. But guess what? That's not going to happen. That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
Another day, another Cyraxx crash out. Welcome back to the swamp, my friends. It's good to see you made it back for another episode on this unfortunate series we call the Cyraxx Deep Dive series here on the Swampy D channel. Nothing more diabolical has ever graced the red and white app quite as this Cyraxx series here. But I digress, there's no point in harping on that when we have great content. It is a great day to be unemployed, as many would say on the internet these days. Cyraxx has given us a lot of slop. I've done my absolute best to fix some of this audio, but as you can hear, not even a magician can fix this audio engineer's garbage. And then later in the video, of course, we will have John once again breaking free from jail, throwing some hands with the Miami Police Department, and is back free on the streets.
And you want to know why that's not going to happen? Because I've already alerted my lawyer.
So that was a fucking lie.
I've already alerted my lawyer as to what's going on. So John will face time, and William, N-word, Southern. You guys decide yourself to be for whole as well. Because by you doing that, you're aiding and abetting. You guys are conspiring to help him run. And you think those millions of dollars are gonna bail you out? I don't think so. Money can't buy you everything, mother. You need to realize that. Money can't buy you getting away from cops. Money can't buy you not serving time.
Oh boy, oh boy. Truly, Cyraxx knows at this point in his life he is all bark, no bite, even though if he actually figured out that he could bite somebody just hard enough to break the skin, he could probably kill them with poison damage. That mouth has to be holding diseases mankind has never studied. That saliva alone might even burn a hole through your floor. I just wouldn't be around it or touch it. This is a biohazard, a biochemical weapon if you will, just waiting to explode. Considering the police can't seem to keep John locked up, I don't know if all these people who are aiding and abetting are gonna actually get picked up, Cyraxx. But I'm glad that you actually know what one of these terms somewhat means. Only took you 10 damn years.
The only thing it's gonna buy you guys is commissary in prison. Because by you doing what you did, you just showed that you're not afraid to break the law. And if you really and truly believe that you're going to get away with this shit, you're not. So congratulations, William and Southern and Edward boy. You just sealed your own fate because you just showed and proved that you have no issue with breaking the law.
Like I said in the last video, shout out to John, Southern Harlot, William Gloryhole, N-word boy, and the rest of the gang. If they need any commissary money, they know they can hit my line. I got fat stacks, nutter butters, and packs of noodles for days for my boys. It's incredibly humorous because Cyraxx is always just crying about the same thing. Oh, you show people you're willing to break the law, just like you do, Cyraxx. Every single time you get on a panel, you get on camera, you upload a video to Facebook, you're basically just breaking laws of all kinds. War crimes, if you will, as you like to put it. And Chancy, when you're in court and you're saying, well, I had to do it, bitch, I had to do it to defend myself, bitch, it's not gonna go over very well because, you know, two wrongs don't make a right, buddy.
You have no issue with doing illegal shit to help John run. Well, guess what? He's not gonna run. If anything, I'm gonna help my lawyer make sure that he doesn't get released. Especially after that, they're going to charge him with even more. So no, John is not going to get released. His bail's probably going to end up getting revoked. Like, dude, you're not going to win. You guys are not going to win against me. I have told you guys this.
It goes without saying, and of course, nobody should be surprised, that Cyraxx has no idea how the legal system works. Lawyers have nothing to do with the charges. They're not going to be able to make sure anybody stays in jail. Their job is to literally plead their client's case. That's it. If you're the defense, you want to make sure your client doesn't get thrown into the slammer. And if you're the prosecution, you want to make sure they get thrown in. That's literally all that's going on there. Now, Cyraxx is confusing what the judge and the prosecution team do. But I digress. There's no point in even remotely explaining that in this video because all of you know what's going on. But of course, Cyraxx won't pick it up no matter how many times you throw it down. So the next couple of clips are going to come from a recent panel John did after he somehow, daringly, and very bravely escaped the clutches of the police department, and now he's back, bandages and all, after his fight with them, to give it to good old Soy Boy here. And you're gonna see Cyraxx is not very happy about it.
You got and you think that you're gonna sue New York Police Department? Motherfucker, you tried to run and they up, bitch. You had it coming. So sit your ass down and shut the up, dude. You had that ass beating coming.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny, John? You may be out, but the shit you're doing now is gonna get you more time. You are aware of that, right?
No, it's not.
See, what's funny is this, but your dumbass don't realize, you fucking idiot. By you doing what you're doing, my lawyer can have you yanked up in
You
any
stupid.
fucking
You didn't even respond to the
bro.
email. Shut the up. You didn't respond to the email.
Hearing Cyraxx laugh like an evil villain coming into frame is one of the most diabolical things that this series has ever seen. Poor John probably could smell the breath through his computer screen. You know, that little laugh he did spread millions of little disease-ridden saliva droplets all over his computer screen, making it even more full of splooge. At this point, after John's hard and well-fought battle against the goblin and his dedication to making him be held accountable for all the absolutely devious and disgusting things he's done online, I will follow John into the dark. I'll join this case against the New York PD. They did my boy wrong. And I'm sure all of us in the swamp have $1 or $2 we can chuck John's way to help with this legal defense. But I don't think we even have a rusty penny for your legal defense, Cyraxx. Feels bad, dude.
I'm never going away. Look at him.
You got fucked up, dumbass.
Look at him. He's so happy. Look at him.
Shout out New York, shout out New York, and shout out Miami Police Department for fucking this dude up. Shout out to Miami PD for fucking up John on this shit. Good work, y'all. Shout out to my boys in blue. How does it feel to know that you're gonna be spending probably the rest of your life in prison? How does that feel to know that?
Hey, Cyraxx.
Because you do realize.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Stop. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Stop. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Hey.
Yourself right now, man.
Let me ask you something.
I'm trying not to take my mouth. I'm not moving my mouth so I can't see anything. He doesn't think I'm talking because my mouth isn't moving. Look at him. Look at him. He thinks I'm just sitting there. Oh my god. Wow.
Do you want them to kick your ass again?
Send him over.
Because right now you're on the road to having that happen by doing this shit. So.
No. Hey, Chance, can you hear me?
Honestly, why
Chance,
am
can
I
you hear me?
surprised?
Hey, Chance, can you hear me? I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
So I guess the apple don't fall far from the tree.
The fact that it's more funny to see Cyraxx interrupting and not letting other people talk than actually listening to anything Cyraxx has ever said in 10 years is all you need to know about this guy and his content and his personality. He's just boring overall. But when you have the right maestro, the right stick to poke him with like John here, you'll see why people have so much fun trolling him. And it's definitely been a minute. This current arc of just the same rant every day has gotten so goddamn boring. So thank the high heavens that we got John here, Southern Harlot, William Gloryhole, and M-Word Boy, always getting us new fun ways to play with the goblin, if you will. I've been saying for a couple of videos now that the worst thing to ever happen to the goblin is him learning how to mute people, because oh my gosh, man, now he can just mute people and ignore you and go on his rants. These panels will never be the same. same, that's for sure.
So, John, you mind telling me how you threatened my life a few minutes ago, you dumbass? Sitting there saying that what I don't know might kill me? I mean, those were your words.
That's false.
I mean, those words did come out of your mouth.
He never said that.
So what exactly did you mean by that, John?
He never said that.
What exactly did you mean
got
by
My
what I
client
don't know
refuses to
might
speak
kill
to you,
me?
He's
Mr.
got
Wilkins.
muted. He's got
What
us
did you
muted.
mean by that?
He's got us muted.
client-
Unmute us, you fucking idiot. You look like so stupid, dude.
No, I want to know, what did you mean by
Are we
what I
unmuted?
don't
Yes
know
or
what-
no? Answer the question, you idiot.
No, I don't have to answer shit.
Okay, there you go. Cypress, please talk to this moron.
So tell me, John, what was it that you meant by what I don't know might kill me, John?
So like I said, Cyraxx just does nothing but mute and talk over people now. So unless you actually have the power over the panel, it's gonna be a tough one. But John doesn't get deterred, and this so-called lawyer doesn't either. And if this is how Chance were to talk to anybody in any court of law, any real legal proceeding, he's cooked. It's over with. We all know his dumbass couldn't stay quiet sitting there letting his lawyer do the work. Have several outbursts yelling, crying, and complaining. I honestly don't think he'd make it through a whole proceeding without getting kicked out or escorted out. And I'm not even just saying that to dunk on the vaccinator. It doesn't take much to dunk on the goblin, but to actually think in any legitimate stance that Cyraxx would just sit there and let other people take care of his problems that he has created, where there is just tons and tons of evidence showing that he's the perpetrator and not the victim, you're batshit crazy.
Mr.
What do you
Wilkins,
mean-
my
what do
client
you mean by
refuses to
that,
speak
John?
to you. Any questions
What
can be
do you
answered in
mean by
court.
that, John? Hey, fake ass lawyer, shut the John.
Hey,
what
fake
did
ass
you mean by
superstar.
that,
Hey,
dumbass?
retard. Hey,
I mean,
idiot. Hey,
John,
child
do you not
molester.
realize that
Hey,
you're
grandma
digging yourself
beater.
a deeper
Hey,
hole,
dog
dude?
fucker. Hey,
You are
murderer.
aware that
Hey,
you are
rapist.
arrested
Hey,
yet.
child. Why don't you
Fuck
answer some
yourself while
fucking
you're ahead,
questions?
you
Hey, how about you
cocksucking
answer some fucking
douchebag.
questions, you stupid?
Dude,
Hey, why don't you
realize
fucking
that
go
my
eat some
lawyer's
rocks?
going to
What are you gonna
arrest
do?
you
What are
for
you gonna
this
do?
shit,
What are you
right,
gonna do?
you
You're gonna sit
fucking
there.
idiot? You
Somebody
do
help
realize that
me.
your
Somebody
lawyer's
help me.
gonna
Give me an
get
Xbox.
Man, I gotta shout out John again for saying everything in this clip that we all have wanted to say to Cyraxx's face for years. It doesn't matter how many times you troll the guy, how many times he falls into stings, he'll never change and he'll forever be this big, massive pile of dog crap that's sitting out there in the rain, but yet he seems to think that he's getting his life back any day now. None of these legal proceedings are gonna go anywhere, and I'm positive of that. Because they don't exist, Cyraxx. And if they did, guess I'll see you there, buddy. I'll book the first flight out there to go support John and the boys. Commissary on deck, if you will. There's absolutely something diabolical about all of this, and I smell something in the air coming real soon. And Halloween does happen to be this Friday, so I don't know, Chancey Poo. Maybe I would fall back just for a few days. Seems like All Hallows Eve might not be a good time for goblins to be flaunting around their ego. So as we can see, the comments on William Gloryhole's channel is always very entertaining for us to go over in this series, and every so often I'll check over there to see if any updates or any fun is going down, and as we can see, William Gloryhole and the gang have zeroed in on this alleged lawyer. They're not gonna let them get away unscathed, bitch, so definitely going to be keeping our eyes on that to see how this develops even further. But as we have seen in the past, if you are trying to be a buddy troll or a supporter of somebody like Chance, it's usually not gonna end very well for you. But I guess with that said, we'll see how this all goes. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon.
No, I didn't forget the bedbug jug. I'm waiting for it. Bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug, bedbug jug. I'ma need that shit. Run me that shit.